Hello? Help? I think I installed the orbit fan wrong. No, you did not install the orbit fan wrong. It's actually the correct way to install an orbit fan. You use that as a table. What? Yeah, you place your stuff on there like, man, look at that, you're gonna get shocked. And yes, this down here is supposed to be a UFO. It's supposed to float off the ground, so that means your fan is weak.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and look, it's rattling because it can't even handle the air that's going through it. Oh, your hovering table sucks.
Dude, this is an orbit fan. Hey guys, welcome back to another fan review. We are at the 6th episode, and today we are gonna be reviewing the standard orbit fan SOF16B. No P. I have a picture of someone else's orbit fan sticker, and it says SOF16B. Just B, not even PB. I don't know why, but call it whatever you want. You can call it SOF16PB, you can call it SOF16B, just to distinguish this model from the current SOF16B, which is a banana blader. And no, it is not an SOF16E. For those who saying that, they're wrong. So let's just get started on this review, shall we? So first of all, the build. It's fully metal except the blades and this badge over here. You might notice the badge is white now again, and you notice that it doesn't look spray painted at all, because that isn't spray painted at all. I used a technique called retro brighting. You can search it on YouTube. Just search retro bright, and yeah, you will find a lot of techniques on how to remove yellowing on plastic without spray paint. But you'll need hydrogen peroxide and a lot of sunlight and a lot of time, because it takes time. This took 2 days before it became white again. So yeah, you gotta be really dedicated to that. And so next is features. There's almost no features at all, but obviously it's an orbit fan that goes 360. It's supposed to be mounted up to the ceiling, and it has 4 speeds originally, but yeah, the original regulator is gone, so I had to directly connect it to the socket. But if I buy a new regulator, I can just cut this wire, put the regulator somewhere, and put the socket again. Then yeah, we'll get speed control again. So yeah, there's literally almost no features for this. Most orbit fans do have a lot of features, like KDK's reversible oscillation. You can stop the oscillation as well. Even Asahi has a remote controlled wall orbit fan, which is the CF63R. Yeah, it's remote controlled. So yeah, it's pretty cool, to be honest. But now let's just proceed to the airflow test. I need to grab another tissue, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. And here we go. First of all, we'll plug it in, and this is gonna be tested at speed 3. Whoa, okay. Oh dear. This thing could rip my tissue off. That is good airflow, honestly. And for an orbit fan, yeah, that's one of the best airflow I have ever tested, ever. Like, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, that's really good. So, what about reliability? Well, it does have a history of not working because of capacitor problems and not being used very often, since we didn't use it anymore. And that's why it's disconnected right now. But it's reliable, considering that the motor was still intact after all that neglect. I mean, do you expect a fan to run again after being not used for too long? Obviously not, but this one does. It just needed a capacitor replacement because it was dead. But other than that, it still works perfectly. And I can't contest that. It works perfectly fine. So, let's finally get to the scoring. The build is not gonna be 10, even though it's metal. It's gonna be 9 because the blades are not metal. This is not metal. I needed to white this again. And yeah, features 4. There's literally almost no features. Except the 4 speeds. I consider 4 speed a feature, but yeah, it's not gonna cut it for this one. Airflow is gonna be 8. It's gonna be same as National because they have the similar pitch and blade size. And for reliability, it's gonna be 9. It's really good. So total score is 30. So that's a good fan, I'm not gonna lie. It's amazing. For a fan that's this old without a regulator, that's a pretty good score. So, yeah. It's not always the features that get you, okay? It's usually the reliability and the airflow that's supposed to be for a fan. And maybe the build sometimes, if you do care about that. Yeah, I do care about the build because if it has bad build like the newer standards, it's just gonna snap in a few years. And you won't be able to use it anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching this review and smash like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!